Don't mistake sadness for guilt.
Welcome to a Holy Mess podcast. All right, my friends, we all know life can be so difficult and painful at times, especially when we're carrying grief or loss or wrestling with shame about our past, anxiety about our future, or frankly, like we are just not enough. But there has to be so much more for us. There is hope and joy, peace, love, fun, purpose, and a reason that you, my friend, are on this planet. Let's partner with God so you can be who He created you to be as you wrestle through and trudge through your mess. Hi, I'm Dani, a recovering alcoholic, a mom, a wife, a mentor, and dust. We are only here for a moment. Let's live like it. I'm just like you. I'm a holy mess most days. Actually, every day. Let's have some fun and laugh while trudging through our mess. This stuff doesn't need to be dry and boring. Let's dig in.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm so grateful that you are here. So we actually just got back from whitewater rafting last night, and holy moly, do I have a few stories to share in the next couple of episodes. It was hilarious. It was scary. It was fun. It was exhilarating. It was all the things. And I was scared, and I didn't actually know if I was going to actually go whitewater rafting. Anyways, I'll tell you those stories in the upcoming episodes, but here's the point of this episode, and it's short and it's sweet, and I actually have a little clip from Jim Beebe, my therapist, towards the end of the episode that you guys just absolutely have to hear. So last night we get home, and then bam, I'm feeling pulled in a zillion directions. And honestly, I was thinking this morning, man, the rapids at home and the emotions that I'm feeling and feeling tugged in so many directions is worse than the actual rapids on the river, right? Just the pressure of life and the stuff I'm sure that we're all wrestling with, and we all have angst inside about. We're all being pulled in different directions. And, for me, I'm feeling a lot of pressure with my aging parents and just feeling like I can't care for them in the way that I wish I could, and just struggling there and feeling guilt. Like I feel guilty. I can't go down and see them more often. And, another thing, I have 2 teenagers and their schedules are all crazy, and, they stay up really late and I get up really early. And so when I stay up really late with them and get up really early, I'm like not a good mom. And so just kind of wrestling through schedules and then all of that. And, I just got concerns about some family members' health. And I've got another friend who's going through a really serious health crisis and trying to set up and help with appointments for him. And then I just, just even little things. I have a friend's birthday coming, and I feel like I can't go to their birthday lunch because I just have so much going on that day. And so anyways, you hear it. Okay. And I know you all have similar things going on in your life that you're feeling the pressure about, and that maybe you feel guilty about. You feel like you can't do it all and you just don't know what to do. And so you're disappointed with yourself and wrestling in all these ways, right? So you guys have to hear Jim's clip. And when we were talking about it this morning, I actually had an appointment scheduled with him the day after our vacation, which was brilliant, right? Thank you so much. But we were chatting and I had to hit record this clip. I just had to share this clip with you all because this drop of wisdom is just too good not to share. And I'm not kidding. If you struggle with guilt or just feelings of disappointment with yourself or just disappointment that you're letting those that you love down at times because you just can't do more, you guys, these next 2 minutes with Jim may completely change your perspective and honestly change part of your life. I know this type of guilt can be so difficult to navigate for some of us, and I just had such a shift in perspective. My heart feels lighter after I had this conversation with Jim, and I just wanted to share it all with you. Okay, for those of you who are new around here, really quickly, Jim's our resident therapist and one of our go-to experts on all things mental health and so much more. You guys, Jim has been a therapist and working with humans on their lives for over 40 years. And you guys, he's just full of so many golden nuggets of wisdom. So you guys just have to hear this clip. Okay, so remember, I was sharing the immense pressure and guilt and disappointment that I was feeling from people in my life that I feel like I'm constantly letting down. And this is his response. I would encourage you, if you're not driving, grab a piece of paper for this one and take notes. And you guys, I'm telling you, if we were taught this stuff in high school, most of our lives would feel so much easier to live at times. All right, you guys, enjoy Jim.
Don't mistake sadness for guilt. Sometimes we need to go to sadness because we wish we could do X, Y, and Z. I'm sad that I can't help my parents more. But many of us, we instead feel guilty that we can't help our parents. Don't mistake sadness for guilt.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. It's okay to feel guilty about things at times, but many of us, guilt has hijacked us. And it's actually, guilt is a counterfeit way of experiencing sadness. I wish I could, and I'm sad that I can't, but I'm honest that I can't, versus I wish I could and I should, and I'm guilty because I can't. So,
That is profound.
yeah. And I think it's true. I think often, they say that even in grief, grief is a loss, right? There's something that a loss. Well, you can have a loss of what you wish you could do. I wish I could be closer to my parents to help them more, right? So there's a loss in that. And there's a concern and sadness. But we can hijack that by going into guilt because we have an expectation that we should be able to do that. And the truth is, we live 200 miles away from them, let's say, and we really can't. But instead of giving ourselves permission to have can'ts, we feel guilty, right? So giving ourselves permission to have these limits, I just can't do it. So having sadness as a way to grieve that or to process that and not have to go to guilt. And the truth is, you're not able to do it, and that's sad. But it's not guilt because you don't have ability, you don't have responsibility, you can't have guilt.
And remember, I was sharing about my struggle and my angst and my disappointment with myself and frustration and the guilt I was feeling because I just feel like I'm constantly letting some of the people in my life down. And I struggle with guilt because I feel like I'm letting myself down because I'm not able to do certain things. It's a whole thing. Okay, listen to Jim's wisdom.
Hello, my friend. If this episode blessed you, made you laugh, or triggered you, hey, that's growth. Please do me a favor and share this with a friend. And if you feel led, please leave a written review for the show. That really helps us out. Don't forget, you are in good company if you're feeling more broken than you'd like to admit. And you are more loved than you can ever imagine. Have a great week. See you next time.